All right, for this lesson, we're going to be learning 3 of the white notes. So we're going to be learning the notes C, D, and E. Okay, and so basically, there are 7 different white notes. We're going to learn 3 in this lesson, and then in the next lesson, we'll learn the remaining 4. Okay, so the trick is to get so you understand where they are, but then you get very quickly at memorizing where they are and be able to find them quickly. It's kind of a speed game. Okay, so let me show you how we're going to find these. We're going to find them in relationship to the 2 black notes. So remember in the first lesson we learned about the 2 black notes. Okay, now C is basically to the left of the first of the 2. So we're going to go to the left of the 2 black notes. That's how we're going to define where C is. The note C is to the left of every 2 black notes. Okay, so the C on the left side of your keyboard would be called C1. Here's C2. Here's C3. Here's C4. Okay, so let's find some C's. Okay, see if you can find the first C. C1. Set of 2 black notes. Set of 3. Now here's the second octave. So go to the left of the 2 black notes. Here's C2. How about C3? How about C4? Great. How about C3? C4? C1. There you go. C2? What C is this? C1. Okay, so I think we know how to find C. So the next note is called D, and D is in between the 2 black notes. So find your third octave, 1, 2, 3, and find the white note that's in the middle of the 2 black notes. That's the note D. Let's go up to the next D. 2 black notes, right in the middle. That's the note D. Let's go back to D3, D2, D1. Great. So let's find some different Ds. Can you find a D2? How about a D3? D1? All right. So D's in between the 2 black notes. Great. Now, to get better at D and C, let's just kind of go back and forth. So try C1. How about C2? So again, C is to the left of the 2 black notes. C3, C4. Great. How about D1? D was in between the 2 black notes. D2, D3, D4. See how fast you can find all the C's. How about start at the highest C and come down? How about the D's? Can you find all the D's? And come down? Good. Play a D2. Play a D3. Play a C1. C2? Great. How about play a C and a D together? Can you go to the third octave and play C and D together with 2 fingers? Can you go back and forth from D to C? How about D and C here? How about play them together? Great. Last note we're going to learn in this lesson is called E. You can probably guess where it's going to be. So E is to the right of the 2 black notes. So let's play our first E. So that's E1. How about E2? Find your next 2 black notes. Go to the right. There's E3 and E4. Good. Let's try them fast. So E1, E2, E3, E4. See if you can do it on your own. Now we know 3 notes. Let's scramble them up. Play C1. How about C2? C3? C4. How about D1? D's in the middle, right, of the 2 black notes, D2, D3, D4. Great. How about E1, E2, E3, and E4? Let's scramble them up even more. How about C1? How about D2? How about E1? There's that E to the right of the two black notes. How about E3? How about D2? And how about C4? All right. Now put your right hand thumb on C3, and we're going to play a 3-note scale. So you're going to play C first, then we're going to take our index finger and play D. Notice when I played C, it was all alone, and when I went to D, I had a nice press, and I released. We're going to start talking more about technique. C and D, back and forth. You want to keep your wrist elevated. You want to keep your fingers curved. And when you play one note, you want to try to keep your hand movement to a minimum. So when this finger's playing, first finger, when you go to second finger, you want to have mostly just your second finger move and everything else stay pretty still. Let's go back and forth from C to D. And just think about your technique. Are your fingers curved? Are they the same volume? Good. Now, here's the note E, right? So let's go C, D, and E. Say the names to yourself while you're playing them. C. Come down, start on E and come down. E, D, C. That's it. C, D, E. And come down. Great, let's find some notes. Find a C2. Find a D2. Find a E1. Play all your Cs. How about all your Ds? How about all your Es? Great. All right, you're ready for the next lesson.